Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. On today's video I will be discussing the Bitcoin price action, where we have been seeing a symmetrical triangle getting created here on the 4-hourly charts, and we even broke down here. What are the next targets that I am currently looking for? Am I looking for another leg down here, or am I looking for another leg up here? This is the thing that I will be mainly discussing in today's video. As well, I will be going over the 1-hourly candles, where we have been seeing, of course, a W recovery maybe getting started here, and we're running in towards critical horizontal levels of resistance. As well, I will be talking about the daily divergence that we're currently creating, and I will be talking about the 12-hourly chart, where we have been breaking out of the ascending triangle, but we are currently finding support on the weekly support target. So if this sounds interesting for you guys, make sure to already smash up these likes, guys. Let's go once again for 300 likes on this video, and if we're going to reach so, I'm maybe even going to push a third update video about Bitcoin out later today here. So as well, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell notification. And with this out of the way, let me go right away into the video and let me discuss off the Bitcoin 4-hourly chart. So Bitcoin on the 4-hourly candles has been, of course, forming this beautiful symmetrical triangle like we have been discussing already since we were trading, of course, still in it. And since seeing the breakdown, of course, guys, it is giving us a very, very bearish price target. And I will be right now reevaluating with you guys today what I currently expect from Bitcoin to do, since we, of course, have been breaking down here, and we have been, of course, following through our horizontal level of previous resistance, previous support, previous support, previous support. And while we are right now trading below it again, this will be providing us massive amounts of resistance, of course. So this is already the first sign for me to be a little bit cautious, because this can be resulting, of course, on retesting our previous support as resistance in another leg down here. And this is purely very easy to see if we're looking to technicals. As well, if we're looking at the price target, guys, the price target is sitting way lower from the point that we're still trading on right now. We have to be seeing at least another 15% correction to reach the price target. But the price target is sitting around the 27K here. And I personally don't anticipate Bitcoin to trade on the 27K. That's the thing that I want to be clarifying up here. And I do expect to see Bitcoin to create another leg down here. I do expect that Bitcoin will be creating another leg down. And maybe you're wondering, but where are you anticipating that Bitcoin is heading towards then? Because I'm personally anticipating that Bitcoin is going to create another leg down here towards the 30.1K. And the 30.1K here will be my accumulation level. I will be accumulating a lot of Bitcoin positions, a lot of Ethereum positions around this range over here, since I do expect that we're going to create another leg down here. And the reason why here is, first of all, we broke down of a symmetrical triangle, bearish signal. We are retesting previous support, bearish signal. We're as well, if we're enabling the MACD, seeing a beautiful trend towards the downside getting created here. We are seeing a healthy trend towards the downside getting created. We are seeing lower highs getting created here. So the buying strength is cooling off here together with lower lows getting created. So we're as well seeing that the sellers are as well not cooling off yet, and they're still the strongest currently in the market trend. So yeah, I do see as well on the MACD a very, very easy chart to read here. And that is, of course, as well giving me a signal right now. Yeah, we can be potentially go for another leg down here. Of course, if it doesn't happen, probably it's because some kind of news is coming out here, and I will be for sure enjoying it, because I will be staying on the sidelines. I will be not shorting it, because I don't like shorting Bitcoin. Even though it's right now, in terms of risk to reward, a pretty good setup here. If you're going to short it from this resistance box over here towards the 30.1K, it can be an 8% short. And I definitely don't think that it is a bad short. I do think that you can be taking this one, because it can give you pretty good returns here for sure. But yeah, as soon as we're closing a 4-hourly candle above this orange box here, I will be right away flipping bullish again here. So yeah, once seeing that, I will be giving you guys all updates here on my Twitter page at Rover CRC, what you can see over here. So make sure to already hit that follow button over there, since we're very close with reaching the 8,200 followers. So let me as well go into the 1-hourly candles. So on the 1-hourly candles, we have been as well discussing, of course, the bearish divergence that we have been creating here on the top side, as well the symmetrical triangle that we have been getting created here, and as well the breakdown, and as well that we already reached our price target. So since reaching the price target, guys, we of course are cooling off for a second right now, and the RSI is once again increasing for Bitcoin, showing us that, of course, the pressure is once again starting to gain towards the upside, and we can be gaining some bullish divergence if we're going to fall further. So first of all, if Bitcoin is going to create another leg down here, I do expect that it is going to show us a lot of support here. And you can already see here the weekly support, the 32.2k was already many of my in many of my videos. I already mentioned the 32.2k here as massive support and as my personal accumulation zone. I opened some trades yesterday because yesterday I was doing some scalp trading. I did open some trades here around the 32k 0.2k range, since it is of course a very strong level of weekly support. As you can see over here on the weekly time frame, you can see over here it provided a support on the weekly, and it is always providing a support on the lower time frames as well right now. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm paying attention to it. And you can currently as well see that we're creating a resistance box on the top side. So resistance found, support found, support found. And here over here right now, if I'm zooming in a little bit here, you can see resistance, resistance, resistance. And this can be looking, of course, some kind like a W recovery. So of course, if this playing out will be beautiful. But the only thing that I don't like about this W is that we're forming a lower low instead of a higher low, what you usually want to be seeing in a W recovery. So unfortunately, we're not seeing that. So this is still confirming that we're in a minor downtrend. And as well, we're enabling some momentum indicators like the MACD. I'm seeing right now some bearish things playing out, to be very honest. I'm seeing a higher high getting created here on the MACD, but not necessarily a higher high in the price chart, what is of course resulting in a bearish divergence. What can be of course maybe lead towards lower prices getting reached once again here. As well, if I'm looking to the downtrend, this low is very healthy and we can be for sure going towards lower targets, and it's just looking like a very likely time to decrease a little bit in valuation and to create another leg down here. So once again, I already warned you about it on the 4-hourly candles, but it can be for sure as well playing out on the 1-hourly candles. And as well, for enabling the EMA ribbon, you can see running in towards it right now here. It's usually providing us a very strong resistance, and we're having, of course, the resistance getting found right now once again here. And yeah, since as well coming together with running in towards this orange box of resistance, I personally do expect to create another leg down here. But if we're once again trading above the orange box here, for all the people, I should be highly paying attention to the chart here. You can be, of course, if we're seeing a 1-hourly candle close above it, you can be potentially open a long position on the retest, because this will be signifying that the trend will be starting to base once again back towards the upside, and that the W recovery, however it's not so beautiful, can be playing out towards the upside, and it can give you, of course, this minor boost towards the upside with another 2% here. So yeah, you can be taking a quick trade towards the upside over there then. So looks quite exciting, and this is basically the 1-hourly thoughts here. Of course, as soon as we're going to close the 1-hourly candle below the 32.2k, for sure we're going to start a faster rally towards the downside. So yeah, personally, I'm not extremely bullish right now on Bitcoin, since of course I just can't deny the trend here that we are just cleared in a downtrend right now, and that the MACD is as well signifying that we're going to see probably another leg down getting created here. I just want to be, of course, honest with you guys, and hopefully you guys appreciate the honesty, because yeah, we have been, of course, perfectly predicting this drop off over here, and we've been perfectly predicting this drop off exactly on the candle. So yeah, we've been absolutely crushing it on the channel, and but this is once again another reason to hit that subscribe button right now here, man. I mean, if you don't believe me, we have been making videos about both of these bearish divergence that we have been getting created here. And both of them, I have been trading them. So yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. And it would be amazing if you're right now hitting that subscribe button and hitting that like button up as well, if you saw that as well here. So talking about divergence, by the way, here, I will be as well talking about the daily candles, where we are right now creating a big bullish divergence, of course, on the daily candle. So you can see over here, lower low is going to create here, and we're creating a higher low here on the MACD in terms of the daily candles. And this is, of course, giving us a signal. The sellers are getting exhausted, so we're setting a higher low in the sellers, but still the market is setting a lower low, what is resulting in a bullish divergence, what will be leading towards a trend reversal, since we are still right now in a very significant downtrend, like you can see. That's, of course, you don't have to be a professional to spot this downtrend, but we are clearly right now in a downtrend, and this can be signifying a market reversal to, once again see a different trend towards the upside getting created here. So it's not only on the MACD. That is, of course, one of these many reasons why I do feel pretty excited about it. You can see as well on the RSI, we have been creating this trend towards the upside, and this can be, of course, resulting in some higher prices getting reached here, since the momentum looks to be shifting. And since this momentum looks to be shifting, guys, we are as well seeing some very important breakouts of. We are about to see some very important breakouts of the RSI trend line towards the downside. We are right now running into some kind of an apex, since we have been starting to create an uptrend over here. So I mean, I'm right now saying that I'm currently a little bit bearish on Bitcoin, but what we can literally do here is create a leg towards the downside, and after that blast off towards the upside to, of course, still fake out all these longs that are currently active, and after that we are going to increase in valuation, because as soon as we're breaking this resistance line on the daily, I do expect the market to be moving up very quickly, since this is the resistance line on the R side that has been holding us back since the 6th of January. So yeah, I do want to be very excited about this line here as soon as we're going to break it. And for sure, I will be looking rather at longs than shorts. But for sure, I will be keeping everyone up to date on the channel. As long as you're subscribed on the channel, you will be for sure not missing out on anything. So as well, last thing that I will be discussing on today's video is also very important here, because this is of course the ascending triangle that no one has been looking at. Currently we're finding support on the weekly support band, like we have been discussing of course already several times here on the channel. We have been discussing the weekly level several times already, is on the 1 hourly candles, and you can see it's providing a support. But what is realistically seeing our price target, and if I'm looking to the price target, of course it's signifying that we're going to go to 28k here. Personally, once again saying this, do expect that we're going to find some very good support around the 30.1k over here. This is my main level that I will be looking as accumulation. So yeah, would highly suggest paying attention to the 30.1k level, since we have been providing us several times very well support of it. And as well, if we're looking to the past there as well, the last time before we were blasting off towards the upside, we were of course increasing, we fall further. And look at the structure; it's looking pretty similar, right? So on the left side, you can see this is the last the last cool-off period before really blasting off towards the upside once again here. And you can see we were literally sitting at the lower stage we have been ever sitting on, and we just about formed a higher low than the previous low. So yeah, what we can be for sure doing here is just go towards this level, and we're going to increase because this is once again a higher low than the previous low, and it will be making a lot of sense here for me right now if I'm looking to the chart. So I personally do expect 30.1k. That will be my massive accumulation level. I can't wait to reach it, because people say, okay, Rover, you're bearish, so you're selling Bitcoin. No, once I'm bearish, I'm buying Bitcoin. So that's the thing that you have to be knowing. Once I'm bullish, I'm usually selling Bitcoin, because once it's bullish, is generally speaking a good time to sell off some Bitcoin. And once you're bearish, you can be rather buying Bitcoin. So I will be for sure accumulating the way down here. And guys, this was already it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching once again here. Thank you so much for tuning in here. And hopefully I can check you guys in the next video here on the channel. And there will be an Ethereum update. So peace out. Goodbye.